name is Lauren, and this is my final video, my health history video. So when I come to my patient's room, I'm going to wash my hands and I'll put some gloves. Sir, could you tell me your name and date of birth, please?
Ryan Wood, August 31st, 1997.
Okay. And basically what we're going to do today is we're going to shoot you a little health history today, okay? I'm going to go over you, review all your body areas, okay? Could you tell me where you're at and what time it is?
It is Lincoln University, and it is 10:35.
Okay. Are you in any pain right now? How would you rate your pain?
0.
0? Okay. And your level of consciousness is good too. You're alert and oriented. We'll go ahead and take your blood pressure.
Okay.
About 115/65. Okay. Also take your heart rate. Okay, your pulse is 70 and your respirations are about 15. I'm going to take your temperature.
It's loud.
About 97.6.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and move on. And you said you're not in any pain right now?
Nope.
Okay. So then we'll go ahead and move to your head. I'm going to look at your hair. Look at the hair distribution. Look for any lesions or anything like that. Look at the scalp. I'm going to go ahead and look at your eyes. Just go ahead and look at me. I'm going to look at your external eye structure. Okay, we'll go ahead and look at your conjunctivas. Okay. We'll go ahead and test your visual acuity. So could you hold this for me?
Yep.
Perfect. Go ahead and cover one eye for me and read the smallest line you can.
426,739.
Okay, go ahead and switch sides.
426,739.
Okay. And then can you do it with both eyes?
426,739.
Okay, I'm going to check your pupillary reaction. I'm gonna shine a light. Just look out that way, okay?
Okay.
Your eyes look equal to me. I don't see any droopiness or anything like that. They're round, reacting to light, and they're accommodating. I'm gonna have you cover one eye. I'm gonna have you look out that way.
Okay.
And then have the corner of your eye. Tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. There's that.
1, 3, 2.
Got it. And I'm gonna have you follow the top of my pen light, okay?
Okay.
Don't move your head, just move your eyes, okay? Good. Go ahead, look at your nose too, at the external structure of your nose. I don't see anything wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have you hold one nostril. Breathe out for me, or breathe. There you go. And go ahead and do the other one. Very good. And then could you open your mouth for me? And then basically, I just be looking at your teeth, looking at your buccal mucosa, looking at your gums. Do you have any sores in your mouth that you know about?
Nope.
I'd also look for sores in his mouth. Could you open your mouth again and say ah? Okay. I see you still have your tonsils. And then I'm going to go ahead and feel your temporal pulses as well. I do feel both of them. I'm going to have you open your jaw up for me and close it again, okay? Very good. I was feeling his temporomandibular joint. I'm also going to observe his ears. Look at his ears. Look for any sores, ulcerations, anything like that. Are you having any ear tenderness anywhere?
Nope.
No, okay. I'd also look inside his ears too, just to see anything. Okay. I'm also going to take a peek and look at his tympanic membrane. So. Okay. How about Very good. Basically, I was just looking at your tympanic membrane. Ensure that it's white. And I'm going to have you go ahead and look up for me. And then I'm going to feel your carotid pulse. Very good. Before I would feel your sinuses. Are they tender at all?
No.
Okay. Are you having any tenderness in your neck at all?
Nope.
Nothing. I'd also observe his throat. Could you swallow for me? Good. Observing I was observing his trachea, making sure it was following the midline. I would also look for any signs of a goiter, any swelling at all. Feeling his cervical lymph nodes, see if they're swollen at all. Doesn't seem to be swollen. And I would also, as I'm going through this, as I move on, I'm going to be looking at his skin, and from his head and his face and his neck. I don't see any issues with the skin. Just from feeling his arms, the moisture on his arms is, it's normal. He's not dried out or anything. He's warm. His skin feels soft. The skin on his hands isn't tinting at all. Capillary refill is really good. gonna have you sit up for me real quick, sir. And then I'm gonna do what's called the Weber and Ryan test, okay?
Alright.
Basically with the Weber test, I'm gonna put this on top of your head, and just let me know if you hear it more in one ear or the other, okay?
T.
Okay. But you can hear it?
Yep.
Perfect. I'm gonna do the Ryan test. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this on the bone behind your ear, and I want you to let me know when you stop hearing it, okay?
Okay.
If you hear it, then I'm gonna place it in front of your ear, and then let me know when you stop hearing it, okay?
Stopped hearing it. Stopped hearing it. Stopped hearing it. Stopped hearing it.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the whisper test as well. What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you put your finger in your right ear,
Okay.
wiggle it around, and hold it there for me. I'm gonna whisper either some letters or some numbers to you, and I want you to let me know what you hear, okay?
Okay. 2F3.
Very good. Go ahead and wiggle. Go put your finger in the other ear, wiggle it around, hold it in there. Same thing.
STR.
Actually, I'm gonna do that differently. Go ahead and do that again.
DS3.
Very good. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and move to his back right here. And I'm gonna look at his skin. He would usually have his gown on, so I'll be able to pull his gown forward so I can see his back. I don't look for any sores, anything like that. And assess his skin. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and percuss, feeling for any masses, okay? Okay. Now I'm gonna put my hands on you, sir, and I'm gonna have you take a deep breath, all right? I want you to check the symmetric expansion of his back whenever he took a breath. And in those same spots I did percussion, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to, okay? And each time I move my stethoscope, I want you to take a deep breath, okay? Very good. I didn't hear any adventitious sounds or anything like that, so that's very good. I'm gonna go ahead and do what's called tactile fremitus. Basically, I'm gonna put both my hands on you, and I want you to say the word 99. Okay?
Alright. 99. 99.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
99.
Very good. Can you go ahead and lay down for me? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and observe his anterior chest, and I'll be looking at his skin again, looking at any abnormalities, wounds, anything like that. First one, percuss. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and listen in those spots as well. Same as before, take a breath for me as I move my stethoscope, please.
Alright.
Very good, sir. Again, I didn't hear any adventitious sounds or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to your heart as well. I would also feel or palpate his chest, feel for any heaves, lifts, or thrills. I'm gonna feel his aortic and his pulmonic, his mitral, and his tricuspid. Okay, and we'll go ahead and listen to his apical impulse. Okay, that doesn't sound adventitious at all. The rate doesn't sound weird either. I'm gonna go ahead and have you lay on your side, sir, facing me, please. Good. We'll go ahead and listen to his apical impulse again. Be sure to use a diaphragm. Again, regular rhythm sounds very good. I'm gonna have you sit up on the edge of the bed for me. There you go, very good. Listen to his apical impulse again, except this time I'm gonna use the bell, my stethoscope. Go ahead and lean forward for me, sir. This might help.
Not if you're gonna make me cry. So many of your class are right again, so.
Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and move to his upper extremities. I'm gonna have you do some range of motion stuff for me, sir, okay? Alright. I'm gonna bring you down. Can you put your arms out in front of me? Good. Now let's test the shoulder flexion and go ahead and put them down for me. And put them back, shoulder extension, very good. Range of motion looks good. Go ahead and raise your shoulders out for me. Abducting them, very good. And then put them in to your adducting, very good. And then go ahead and put your arms up for me. And go ahead and flex, extend, very good. Then we'll go ahead and do his wrist as well. Go ahead and point your wrist to the sky for me. Both of them, please. Okay, down for me. Very good. Back up. And go ahead and, abduct him, then adduct. Very good. I'm gonna look at his fingers as well. Go ahead and spread your fingers for me. Okay, and close them. I'm gonna test his strength as well while I'm right here. Go ahead and do that. Very good. Raise your hands. You can put your arms down. Raise your hands up for me. Sorry. Go ahead and flex your thumb across for me. Extend it back. Very good. I'm gonna test your strength while I'm here. Go ahead and do it. Very good. Hand strength is good. And go ahead and abduct your thumb. Space it forward. Then adduct. Very good. Okay. I'm gonna test the strength on his shoulders, so I'm gonna have you raise your shoulders for me. Good. Put them down. And I want you to extend them out. Good. Very good. I want you to raise your shoulders for me. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna have you lay back down again for me, sir. And then in his upper extremities, I'll be feeling his, looking at his skin again, feeling the texture, color, moisture, stuff like that, looking for any signs of ulcers, something like that. I'm gonna lightly palpate his stomach as well. And then do you feel any tenderness at all?
Nope.
Any pain?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and deep palpate his stomach. Are you feeling any pain?
Nope.
Very good. And I'm gonna go ahead and listen to his bowel sounds. I'd also observe his belly button as well, look for any abnormalities there, and look at his skin on his abdomen as well, looking for any abnormalities. Assessing his skin. And your bowel sounds are very good. I heard noises right away whenever I put my stethoscope over, so you're very good there. It's normal, active. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to his lower extremities. So I'm going to have you put your pant legs up. Again, my patient will be in a gown, so this will be a lot more easier. And basically, whenever I do this, I'm going to look for edema. Look for any swelling anywhere. Look at the capillary fill in his toes. It's very good. Okay. I look for edema. I observe his skin, any sores, something like that. Assess the moisture, see if he's wet or anything. I'm also going to feel his popliteal pulse. Okay. I'll rate those at 2. They're pretty even. And his post-tib pulses, which are both a 2, and they're pretty even. And then I feel his pedal pulses. Okay. And then could you go ahead? I'm gonna test range of motion in his feet, and then could you go ahead and pull my hands towards you? Okay. Go ahead and push. Very good. And then while I have you here, I'm going to go ahead and look at inversion and eversion of your feet. Okay. So could you go ahead and inversion, eversion of your ankles? So could you go ahead and tilt your ankles in? Go ahead and tilt them out for me. Very good. Could you come over to the side of the bed for me again, please? Okay. And go ahead and extend both legs for me. Good. Testing the extension in his legs. And go ahead and put them both down for me. Flexion. Doesn't seem to be having any issues. I'm going to go ahead and test his strength there as well. Go ahead and push them out for me. Good. Go ahead and pull them in. Very good. And go ahead, without moving your hips, I want you to abduct your foot out, both sides for me. Very good. And then adduct, bring it back in. Perfect. Already looked at your ankles. Those are good. And then I'm going to have you stand up for me real quick. Go ahead, face me a little bit, and go ahead and kick your leg out. Good. Testing hip flexion. All right, go ahead and kick it back out. extension. Can I go ahead and do the other leg for me? Perfect. There you go. Alright. And I'm going to have you kick this leg out right here. Hip abduction, adduction. I'll go ahead and bring it in for me a little bit. Perfect. Go ahead and do the other side for me. Yep. Perfect. Hip abduction, adduction looks great. And I'm going to go ahead and have you walk to the corner of the room for me. I'm observing his gait. Go ahead and come back for me. Very good. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to have you walk heel to toe. Go ahead and do that for me. Looks great. You look balanced. All right, come back for me. And I'm going to have you stand here.
Okay.
Close your eyes. And I'm just Romberg test. Observing his stance. Seeing if he sways or is like falling anywhere. I'd be close to the patient as well. And I'm doing this for a minute. I'd be close to the patient just in case they start to fall. About 20 more seconds. Very good. Okay. And then I'm going to have you touch your ear to your shoulder. Okay, both sides for me. Very good. I'm going to have you look up for me. Look down. Okay, that was neck flexion extension. And I'm going to have you touch your toes for me. Perfect. And I'm going to observe his back. Before I didn't look at the spinous process in his back whenever I was doing his lung sound, so I'll be looking at that as well. Go ahead and get back up for me. And then go ahead and extend for me. Perfect. And then go ahead and lean to the side for me. Lean the other side. Okay, go ahead and rotate. Other side. Perfect. Go ahead and sit back down for me, please. On the side of the bed. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and look at his reflexes as well. Go ahead and relax this leg for me. Oh, I'll mess that up. Okay. Relax this leg for me. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and do it in his arms. Relax that arm for me. Okay. Another one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it in his Achilles as well. With the blunt of this. Okay. Other side. Perfect. And go ahead and lay down for me again, sir. And I'm going to go ahead and assess your neuro. All right. Basically, this is real simple. I'm going to go around to each, to your areas of your body. Okay, and I'm either going to use hard touch, soft touch, sharp, or dull. Okay. Cold or hot. Okay. And I'm going to tell you whether or not I'm using hot or cold, sharp or dull. I want you to let me know what you're feeling, okay?
Gotcha.
And tell me where you're feeling that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Go ahead and close your eyes for me. Is this sharp or dull?
Sharp.
Very good. Hot or cold?
Cold.
Okay. Sharp or dull?
Dull.
Okay. And is this soft or hard?
That's soft.
Okay. Doing his legs as well. Is this sharp or dull?
Dull.
And then where are you feeling it at?
My right thigh.
Okay. Ideally, the patient would not have pants on right now. And is this soft or hard?
Soft.
Okay. I'm also going to do his fingers. Sharp or dull?
Sharp.
Where are you feeling it at?
Right middle finger.
Okay. Hard or cold?
Hot.
Okay, where are you feeling it at?
Left hand, left finger, whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull your pant leg up. Okay. Is this sharp or dull, sir?
Sharp.
Perfect. And then is this, where are you feeling that?
Left calf.
Okay. And is this soft or hard touch?
Soft right calf.
Perfect. Sharp or dull?
Sharp. Left toe.
Perfect. Hot or cold?
Hot right toe.
Very good. You did very well in that. Okay. Just kind of reviewing here. Okay. Okay. So I believe we're finished here, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to your provider and let him know what we assessed today, okay?
Alright.
And he'll be back in to see you, alright?
Sounds good.
Thank you.